This chart shows the population of the two nations facing off in the round of 32. On one side, 46 million people. On the other, 500,000. To put that scale into perspective, the entire population of that smaller nation could fit inside a single suburb of Buenos Aires. On July 3, 2026, in Miami Gardens, Florida, these two different worlds collide for the first time in history. This is the 2026 World Cup, Argentina versus Cabo Verde. Here, the sport's most decorated champions share the grass with the tournament's newest members. It is a mismatch that tests how far a team's collective spirit can carry them against the world's most talented roster. Argentina arrived in North America as the #1 ranked team in the world and the defending global champions. Their resume is exhaustive. Before the 2022 World Cup, they went 36 matches unbeaten. Today, they add to that intimidating legacy with a record 16 Copa America titles. Under the direction of manager Lionel Scaloni, they run a suffocating system. They monopolize possession to wear down opponents, then transition into fast attacks the moment a gap opens up. Executing that system requires high technical skill across the entire roster. With players like Lautaro Martinez leading the line, their squad depth means there is no drop in quality when substitutions are made. For the favorites, this pedigree creates a unique psychological weight. Anything less than a victory is treated like a crisis of legacy. Cabo Verde faces a different reality. This island archipelago off the coast of West Africa had to build a football program from the ground up to reach the international stage. This timeline tracks their progress. It shows a climb anchored by quarterfinal finishes in the Africa Cup of Nations before finally qualifying for their first World Cup. Coach Pedro Brito has engineered this squad into an organized, stubborn defensive unit. They are designed to absorb pressure and systematically frustrate teams that expect an easy win. Their status as the tournament's smallest nation operates as a psychological weapon. Because their presence in Miami is already a historic achievement, they are granted the freedom to play without the fear of falling short. Then there is the individual at the center of the stadium. Lionel Messi is navigating the physical and mental demands of what could be his final tournament on the global stage. To dismantle a deep, compact defense, a dominant side cycles the ball around the perimeter, searching for an opening. But if they push too many players forward, they leave vast empty space behind. The defense can then spring out and launch a counterattack in seconds. The result rests on the contrast between the pressure of defending a crown and the dangerous liberty of having nothing to lose. When you look at the resources, the depth of the bench, and the FIFA rankings, the cold logic of statistics points entirely to a victory for the reigning champions. Yet the emotional reality of football exists outside of spreadsheets. It is a sport where 90 minutes of resilience can upend probability, meaning a miracle can never be completely ruled out. Millions of expectant fans demand a win to keep their title hopes alive, standing in contrast to a tiny island population celebrating every second their team spends on the ball. The heavy favorites are expected to advance on the scoreboard, but Cabo Verde's players have already secured immortality back home, proving that the magic of this tournament is found in the journey it takes to simply arrive on the pitch.